What's going on, guys? It's No just checking in. Today I want to talk about how I deal with haters on YouTube. As a content creator, if you are a content creator, how about that? You understand that if anyone watches your shit, you will eventually find a hater who will make a comment. It's a really bad time to be a hater because of comment filtering now. You can, as a content provider, unless you didn't switch over to Google+, you can simply put words or key phrases that you do not want uttered or mentioned in the comment section. And if someone does, it'll flag them. Good times for content creators in that respect. But I haven't integrated with Google+, so I still get comments sometimes that are inherently negative and trolly and hateful, and, you know, there are haters out there, and that's all, and that's okay. And so here's how I deal with them. This is really profound. It's extremely deep. I think you should soak this up because it's going to help you if you are a content creator, and if you're not, it's going to make you think, I'm so wise. Are you ready? Here's how I deal with it. By not dealing with it. I know, right? Brilliant. Here's what I mean by that. One, I have a healthy perspective on what it means to get negativity on YouTube, okay? It's not like someone saying it to your face. You don't have to deal with it. You don't know who they are. Two, this is not unique, but anyone who's ever trolled on someone, the goal is to get a response, okay? And that's not unique. Like I just said, that's pretty common knowledge that if you respond to someone hating on you, then that's probably exactly what they were hoping you would do. Three, I just don't give a fuck. Four, if you do respond, if you let someone say something negative about you and you get worked up and you write back, they will write you back yet again. And if you get rid of if you ban them from your channel, which you can do, they will create another account and they will come back again. You never win with a hater. There's nothing to be gained from a hater, you know, from a troll, someone who's just there to be negative. I pretty much put the people that do that sort of thing in a couple categories. One, they're kids. Kids are dicks. I mean, they don't even know what they're doing. They're just being kids, which is fine. I don't worry about it because I can remove the comments. You know, that's not a big deal. Just remove the comment or ignore it for God's sake. But two, if they're not just a kid, then they're a pretty pathetic adult, you know? And mind you, I'm not talking about people that criticize my videos. I'm not talking about people that have a disagreement with something you've said, you know, and they want to let you know I don't agree with what you said, I didn't like that. That's fine. I'm talking about people that say some vulgar, fucked up shit for no reason. So I deal with them by not dealing with them, and that is what I encourage anyone who is a content creator to do. Is just don't worry about it. It really is all good. Understand that you are putting yourself out there for every type of personality to watch. And that's on you. You know, as I am a creator, I understand that, you know, when I do a video showing how my body's changed on testosterone replacement therapy, it's controversial, period. People, you know, TRT, people are going to say something about it. People are going to have something to say, and some people are going to be really shitty, and they're going to say horrible stuff, and it's my job not to get butthurt over some shit I can't control. And so as long as you ignore it and let it be, it doesn't really amp up to be much more than it needs to. I think where people get in trouble is they try, you know, getting back at them. When I first started YouTube and I got my first couple negative comments, I was shocked. I was like blown away. I was like, how could they say that? You know, why would they say that about me? They don't even know me. Like, if they knew me, they'd love me or whatever. They would, at the very least, they wouldn't be this rude. And I took it personal, and that was a mistake. You know, it was a rookie mistake on YouTube. And so I would write them back and try to explain myself, you know, or try to best them because I'm relatively witty, relatively smart. And so I would make them look stupid or foolish, or I would try. And I would think that would make me feel better, but it didn't, because then again, they would just come back with something else. It would totally negate what I said, or it would have nothing to do with what I said. But like I already said in this video, you just can't win. So my best advice is just to let it go. Don't deal with them. Don't address them. Let them do what they need to do. For all you know, that could be the best part of their day, you know, and that's what they need to get by in their life. And if that is what they need, I feel sorry for them, of course, but it's just out of my control. So that's how I deal with haters on YouTube. I hope that was interesting to you, or at least worth making a video about. I tend to actually find these comments very funny. I laugh pretty hard every time I read one. They just crack me up. I've almost only once or twice have ever read one where I was like, wow, that was fucked up. The rest, I just laugh. I'm just like, that's funny. Like, no matter what they say, it cracks me up, and I move on. People are people. I mean, go figure that there's assholes out there, and so it's all good. So I'll do another video soon. Take good care. And I hope that all them little pearls of wisdom find themselves deep inside your membrane if you start a content or you start a channel and you feel the need, because never underestimate the neurotic nature of a YouTube troll, because if you remove them even, or if you lash back, they might create like 5 or 6 accounts just to come back at you and thumbs down your video, and they're pretty strange people that do that. I'm sure I'll get a couple comments on this video, which is glorious, thus proving my point. All right, take care, guys.